We all love a good mystery, and the ancient world is full of them. There are stories of strange discoveries, unexplained events, and even some conspiracy theories. And if you love knowing some ancient conspiracy theories, then stay tuned with us till the very end. Hey there, history lovers. Welcome back to Top 10 Binge. Today, we will be having a look at the top 5 ancient conspiracy theories that have baffled the world for centuries. From mysterious ancient monuments to doubtful death, countless theories have been put forward over the centuries, and we will be discussing them in detail today. Get ready to uncover some of the most mysterious ancient events and explore why these theories have endured for so long. So grab your popcorn and let's dive right in. Number 5. Was it aliens who built the pyramids? Speculations about the ancient pyramids of Egypt are as old as the structures themselves. Many believe that the pyramids were constructed by or with the assistance of aliens because they are too sophisticated and complex to have been built with the primitive tools available at the time. But is this assumption fair? Recent archaeological discoveries are debunking the myth that aliens built the pyramids and pointing to human ingenuity instead. Quarries have been found with tool marks and the tombs of laborers, providing evidence that humans built the pyramids using ramps and pulleys. The pyramid construction method is now known to have been a combination of human labor, engineering, and mathematics. It's important to note that this conspiracy theory has been criticized for being Eurocentric, since it assumes that other ancient civilizations weren't capable of similar feats of engineering and architecture. But even with the evidence to the contrary, the myth that aliens constructed the pyramids continues to persist. Number 4. Alexander the Great was poisoned. Alexander the Great's death has been a source of intrigue and mystery for centuries. His unexpected and untimely passing left a void in the Macedonian Empire that could not be filled. His legendary military campaign had already conquered vast swaths of Western Asia and Egypt, and he had even extended his reach into India. But just as he was planning more conquests from Babylon, Alexander died suddenly at the age of 32. The exact cause of death remains a mystery, but the two most widely accepted theories are malaria and typhoid fever, both of which were common in the region and match the reported symptoms of Alexander's last days. However, for thousands of years, another theory has persisted that Alexander was poisoned. Depending on the source, potential culprits range from his own relatives to his generals, and the type of poison varies as well. Number 3. The War of the Catalanian Plains was ended by a bribe. The Battle of the Catalanian Plains is one of the most mysterious and complex battles in European history. Its importance and outcome are not entirely certain due to the lack of reliable written accounts from the time. However, one 7th century historian, Fredegar, offers an explanation for why the battle was inconclusive. Fredegar claimed that the battle was orchestrated by Roman general Aetius. Aetius had his own agenda in mind, believing that allying with the Visigoth forces would weaken both the Huns and the Goths. To make matters even more interesting, Fredegar also suggested that Aetius paid off Attila to retreat in exchange for a bribe. Whether or not this theory is true, it is an intriguing explanation of why the battle was inconclusive. Number 2. Rome was destroyed by Nero the Emperor. Nero is one of the most notorious emperors in the history of ancient Rome. He was known as a self-indulgent tyrant, and while he was popular with the common people for his public performances, his rule was often characterized by excess and cruelty. His legacy is marred by the Great Fire of Rome that swept through the city in 64 AD, when the Great Fire of Rome destroyed or damaged 10 out of the city's 14 districts. Rumors quickly spread that Nero had started the fire, as he had been quick to blame and persecute Christians for the blaze. This suspicion was further fueled by Nero's plan to construct an expensive palace on the burned section of the city, an action that further devalued Rome's currency. While it is possible that Nero was in fact responsible for the fire, it is more likely that he was not even in the city when it started. Number 1. Jesus and Mary Magdalene were wed. The conspiracy theory that Jesus was married to Mary Magdalene has been around for centuries, but it gained widespread attention in 2003 with the publication of Dan Brown's novel, The Da Vinci Code. The novel claims that Jesus and Mary had a child and that their union was the Holy Grail. This idea has been used by conspiracy theorists to argue that the Christian Church has been covering up this evidence of a married Jesus throughout the centuries. The primary evidence used to support this claim is the Gnostic Gospel of Mary, which was discovered in 1896. This text claims that Jesus and Mary had a child together. However, this text is not accepted as an authentic source by the Christian Church, and many academics believe it to be apocryphal. We just discussed 5 of the most popular ancient conspiracy theories that have surfaced over the years. However, as with all conspiracy theories, it is hard to know how much of it is true and how much of it is just speculation. What do you believe? Do you think these theories have some truth to them, or do you think that it is all just a bunch of fantasy? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay curious.